keeps working, I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, work it. Oh, snap my sight. Yay, that's what I want. Kappa. Oh, okay. Move it. How long will these watchers chase me? Looks like they've already given up. Snapmaws are bad news. There's broadheads, but they run when they detect combat. Or at least that's what the game says they do. Yeah, they're running. Maybe I should not run over these people who are not my enemies. I wonder if they would become my enemy if I ran them over, or if I even can run them over.
The sun's judgment burns.
Oh, are they attacking the machines I had following me?
Disorderly conduct last night.
I mean, leashed as in they're not allowed to wander too far. So you mean like Fallout New Vegas, then?
Lazing around. Should be so sunblessed.
I think the Snapmaw can follow you pretty far on land. It's certainly not required to stay in the water. Also, don't you just love getting to use the phrase crocodile robot? Although personally I would have said alligator. What's the difference? Who knows? Surely not I.
This must be the shrine of kings.
Not his private shrine.
You won't get in there. That dried up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Osram want with a Karja shrine anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
So that was nice and subtle. This guy's mourning his lover, a male.
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost
Which is probably what this is entirely about.
Our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill a sun king, what shadow, What twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the Mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
This guy's a cunt.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority, youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous. The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone. I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
You have no authority here.
You don't believe in the throne, the priesthood, the army, or the city, so I guess you have no authority here.
I have the authority of the sun.
Then call it for help. No one else will listen.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
If we teach the Karja nothing else, steel to my soul will
So
teach
all I
them
had to do was
their liquor.
have a conversation with him. That was really quite easy.
That's how you know you tell a good day's work. He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
Shadow Karja won't stop Ursa. They'll pick off the strongest of our number and the rest of us will scatter. Tell you what I like. The sound of a hammer on steel.
Okay, return to the mourner inside the city. I don't think we need to burn fast travel to get back to Meridian. We're pretty close to it. Yeah, this is Meridian right up here. And Horsey can't come into the city anyway. Horsey still sounds better than Rammy, even though the machine I've currently hacked into is more like a ram than a horse. Do you sell Blaze? I will buy Blaze from you. Yes. I think I needed 20 for the upgrade. So let's go to 25 for good measure. I can already go to level 3 of that. Quiver upgrade? Fox bone. Fatty meat. Fishbone, that's where I needed the fishbone. So wait, why don't I just load up on potions from him? I can craft them, but it's way simpler just to buy them. I'm not getting any more of these resistance potions. I'm gonna run out of money. Alright, what can we sell? Found the picture of that constructor toy. Sure, go ahead. I sure have a fuck ton of chill water. And I'll sell 100 wire as well. Bottom left one. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I can see what you're talking about. Crocodile robot. Alright. I don't want too many of those. Yeah, these resist potions are just, I don't know, not that good. So I can actually just sell them. Because frankly, all they're doing is cluttering up my inventory. I'm selling them for a fraction of what they're worth, but that's usually how selling things goes. Antidote I'm keeping. Can I craft those or buy those? Cool. Alright, I like this now. Enough pieces to assemble the other ones except for the gorilla mech. I never played with toys like that when I was a kid. I was never really that interested in building things. I like my toys to already be built.
Aaron said to meet him at the Sun Palace. That might be the time.
Yeah, he did, and I came back to the city and nothing fucking happened. So, I'm gonna speedrun this, which I want to. I need to look up the cues for that.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Take a look at these wares. Don't pass up these goods.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
These metal flowers.
This I
What are
want to
they
know.
exactly?
No one knows. But some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machine started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so.
The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet. But the embrace of my beautiful Theridine sweeter still. Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
I think I've only picked up 2 of them, so... Or... huh? I swear to God, I picked up 2 of them. Oh, I need 10 of them. Yeah, okay, so this is not quite like the other merchants.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
He seems a little shishy, but basically nice.
Able-bodied adventurers.
You again. I'd never forget a face I've lost shards to.
Why is he still recruiting people when I've completed his mission?
So you've come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
Okay. Got another remarkable reward box. I just want to get rid of these exclamation points because they bug me. Watcher lens, metal burn, metal vessel. It's not that remarkable. So I sort of inadvertently did like this one. So I guess we might as well finish it. Way the shit over here. Let's travel to that. Because we needed to get boar skins and find this dude's ring, and we just happened to get boar skins. Oh, I should have talked to Erend while I was still in the city. Well, we'll just fast travel back. I mean, you can craft the fast travel packs. I also saw them in the merchant's inventory. They cost 2 shards. That's nothing. So, there's like some penalty for fast traveling, but not much of one.
Brain's too loud to hear much. Better keep my eyes open.
Kaboosh! Oh, hi. Somebody else is coming? I guess those are just the steps of the grazers across the other side of this big rock. Wouldn't mind taking out this watcher before I head over there. And I can override watchers, but there doesn't seem to be any reason to. All overriding them does is pacify them. You can't ride them, you can't do anything with them. They just don't attack, so it's easier just to kill them. I mean, it's just as easy, and you get some other sort of benefit from it.
I could tell the tracks apart. This was tame. And a boar.
I wonder if I can one-shot a grazer with a silent strike. If not, I can take them out head on. I can one-shot him with a silent strike. I have upgraded the silent strike a little bit further than just baseline, so maybe you can't normally. There's at least one more. Yeah, he's over there. Okay, so now we can follow the. Well, which direction do they go? I guess they go this direction. That rain stopped rather suddenly.
It's not marked. Wonder what killed it. Something caught in its throat. Let's see here. That would be Tame's ring.
Looks like the way back to the town where this guy was is... Looks like it's not far, so we can just walk there or run there as I'm doing. Wait a second, it's wanting me to go this way? I guess I can go this way. And up. I want to climb up there and walk on that. Seems like I should be able to. But I can't. Can I climb? Yeah, I can walk up this one. Really? That was Dumbo.
Need them soon enough.
that. Oh, he's right here.
Welcome back.
I've brought you the boar skins and your lucky ring, Tame.
All-Mother be praised. And you, of course. Where did you find it?
Halfway down a boar's gullet. Not so lucky for the boar.
I think I'll wear it around my neck from now on.
Yeah, there was... Was it a main quest? Yeah. Both of those definitely piqued my interest. I don't really care about Olin's family. Hunting Lodge. Odd Grotto is forever ago. I'm not even worried about that one anymore. I'll do that one if I play this... when I play this game again. So let's just go back to Meridian and talk to Erend at the Sun Palace. Certainly hope these load times are better on PS4 Pro. And I've only noticed them being this bad when I warp into Meridian. There's just an awful lot to load there, I suppose. It was like a second loading screen for a second there. That was a little bit effed. So, what? I want to go this way? Okay, so that's the spire.
Always stay bright, always stay alert.
There was a line of dialogue the first time I came to the city where Aloy was like, so that must be the spire, it's huge. And I'm looking around like, what? Where is it? I didn't notice anything any particularly huger than anything else. Am I seriously... Yeah, I guess this is the nearest fast travel point. Just have to go all the way through the city.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy. But it's decent.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Marad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay.
Are we gonna finally meet the Sun King?
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you.
So he doesn't
A
run.
machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
First the Oseram get special treatment, and now Outlanders from the Savage Inches could the Sun King haven't heard.
Passed by some Outlander woman? Unacceptable. I've been here for 2 hours, and Miss Nora goes to the front of the line.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
So here we go. Sun King
Aloy
hype.
Lenora, she who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. And she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies, I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
I just want to hear all this dialogue.
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
Some of it.
It's not too far off.
Well,
I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans in the claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Karja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
I just love the dialogue in this game, so I'm sure gonna do that. What do you have? You got a thing behind you, dude.
I have to go.
Understood.
Yeah, what is this, and why... There we go. Founding of Meridian. I'm not gonna read all that. Talk to you first.
Aloy, how can I be of service?
It's obvious that you're an advisor to the Sun King, but what is it you do exactly?
Whatever is needed, of course.
Are you always so evasive?
It depends.
You were right about Avad. He seems genuine.
He is the Sun King. I serve him the best I can. What else would you have me say?
Huh. Did you serve the last one as best you could, too?
Well, I served him to his enemies. It was the best I could do for the Sundom.
What did you do?
Nothing I could be blamed for.
What will I find at the border?
An outpost full of Oseram, most of whom want nothing to do with Dervahl. Still, he inspires great loyalty in those who fought with him against the last Sun King. He will not be caught alone. And don't forget, he is a master craftsman. Nothing delights him more than his dangerous toys.
Sounds to me like you're a spy.
There are many helpful voices in the Sundom and beyond. I like to think of myself as a good listener.
What makes you so sure Dervahl did this to Ursa?
I don't care for sure or certain. I prefer likely or probably. How many Oseram
Spoken like a true intelligence agent.
capable of building the weapon you describe, who hate Ursa so? More than one? Not likely. Dervahl? Quite probably.
Even if people think he's dead.
That is surely another reason to be suspicious of certain words.
So why do they call you Blameless Maraud?
Well, it depends on who you mean by they, and what they might wish to blame me for.
Talking to you is tiring.
So they say.
I have to go.
Then you must.
I'm starting to like Erend more and more, which probably means he's gonna stab us in the back.
So, I thought Ursa was dead, and I thought Derval was dead. Dead doesn't seem to mean what it used to. Or maybe I'm just an ass. Whatever. All I know is that it's time to find my sister and get some payback. I hope Maraud's guy grabs us a lead.
Did Ursa ever tell you anything about Derval?
We were both under his command for a while. Sort of. Helped him recruit an army to take out the Mad Sun King. But then he got real creepy with Ursa. Needless to say, she wasn't interested, but he wouldn't let it go. Not to mention the fact that we realized he wanted to murder every Karja, not just the bad ones. Long story short, he's a grazer-licking dungbag.
Avad seems committed to finding your sister.
Yeah, those two got along. And some people say they shacked up, but I don't buy it. Seems a little skinny for her. Oh, okay, some bad images are forming in my head. Let's just focus on finding her. And kicking Derval's ass.
I'd better go.
Don't stand me up in Pitchcliff, okay? Ursa needs us.
Pitchcliff is a place I have not gone to. And how far away is it? That's pretty far away. Yeah, it's in this tendril of the map that we haven't gone to yet. What do these symbols mean? What are those tall necks? I mean, I don't even have any campfires along this way, except for like this or that. Those aren't even that close, or this. So I may as well just get there on a steed. I no longer have access to the last machine I overrode, which is not surprising. I think probably you lose access to them when you fast travel. And one of the loading screens said mountable machines tend to gather outside settlements. So that'd be nice. I want to buy all the blaze you'll sell me. Should have me set for a good long while. I hope. What is this? Vantage? Chances are I'm going to run into, I would say probably broadheads, but just something I can mount before too long. I'm not really using rocks at all. Side mission? Touch that.